I'm here to talk about the energy conservation program we have at Suffolk County Community College, and I'm a big believer in this program. I believe conservation is about a constant reminder to turn off lights and put classes where you can save energy and unplugging things, and we do have long breaks here at the college, so anytime we can save energy during those long breaks, we should. And this program has been a constant reminder to do those things and to really ingrain it into our lifestyle, to care about the environment and to take care of what we have.
Hi, my name is Melanie Morris. I'm the Assistant Director of Sustainability at Suffolk County Community College. Here at the college, we have a behavior-based energy conservation program, which typically starts with an energy audit to see where we can find the most savings. I'm going to throw it over to my colleague, Carol Malley, who is the energy specialist here at the college, to walk you through it.
Thanks, Melanie. Way I normally start an energy audit is at my computer, where I look at the building management system. There I look in the building and see how the air handlers are responding. Are they on when they're occupied, off when they're unoccupied? Also look at supply and return fans and see if there's any rooms that have higher than normal or lower than normal temperatures, so I can check during my audit. The building audit begins here at the Islip Arts Building. The temperature today is 37 degrees. I always like to know what the outside air temperature is before I begin an audit. We are in January, which is our winter session period at the college. That basically means we have limited classes. Only day classes are during winter session. So we're going to start the audit out in the hallway with our hallway lights. Here we're in the hallway of the Islip Arts Building, and as you can see, it's fairly lit up. We do have limited classes, like I mentioned before, so I'm going to turn the lights down, and you can see the difference as I turn them down. And this is what unoccupied looks like. Believe it or not, in the beginning when I wanted to turn the lights down, because these lights were on all night long when no one was in the building, I met with a lot of resistance because people said, well, we can't find our way out of the building, it'll be too dark. But this is as dark as it gets in unoccupied. We're going to start one of the room audits in this room here, where there's no classes in this area right now, so it's set to unoccupied, so the temperatures will be low. I start by measuring at the desk, and right now I have 63 degrees at the desk, and then also I'll measure over at the sensor, because that's where the building management system gets its temperature from, and that's 64 degrees there. Also during the audit, I check to make sure that the blinds are closed. That helps with the insulation, keeping the heat in the room. And as we go out, we'll turn off the lights and we will close the door. Now, just a little bit about Islip Arts and the air handlers that serve the building. In this building, we have 5 air handlers that serve different areas. 2 serve the classroom wing, 1 serves our costume area, 1 serves our smaller theaters, and 1 serves our theater office. We also have 4 air handlers that serve the theater, and 2 air handlers that serve the office suites. Now that's important because when it comes to periods when it's unoccupied, there's a lot that I can turn to unoccupied. I can turn the classroom wing, so that's 2 air handlers that'll go unoccupied, and keep the office suites occupied. So that helps us save energy in this building. This building was a big energy saver last January. It reduced its natural gas heating by 39%, which was about $7,300 for just that month. It's also a very supportive group in this building. We have the theater arts program in here, and the theater arts director is very supportive of the program. Right now we'll be going to the theater shortly, and you'll see that the theater is unoccupied and has been for the last 2 weeks, which really helps boost our energy savings. Another thing about this building, this past summer, we were able to relocate a section of our summer classes. So for 6 weeks, the building was unoccupied, which was helped increase our energy savings. Now I'm going to turn it over to Melanie.
Thanks, Carol. Here we have one of the college's water bottle refilling stations. Students can fill up their bottle with free filtered water. This station has saved over 3,516 bottles alone, and collectively the college has 38 refilling stations, which have saved over 700,000 plastic bottles from ending up in area landfills.
Thanks, Melanie. Here we're in the theater. The theater is in unoccupied mode right now. You could hear that there's nothing running. A big part of energy audits is listening and hearing, whether you hear fans running or you hear, and looking, I guess, see if there's lights on anywhere, and making sure everything's quiet and dark. I'm going to measure the temperature in here just to show you that the temperature is low, because we are in our unoccupied mode. And in unoccupied, a low temperature is the area can go down to 55 degrees. At 55 degrees, the air handler will kick on and warm up the space. Now we're going to go into the boiler room. In the boiler room, one thing that we often find is that our drives are put in hand, which means that the unit's going to run 24/7 and not respond to the building management system. So we always like to see them in auto. So we'll go down and check the one drive on one of our air handlers now. And you'll see that it is in auto, so that means it is responding to the building management system, and it helps us save energy.
Energy conservation at Suffolk County Community College is a very important topic. In fact, here at Suffolk, we're striving to be as efficient as we possibly can and to lower the costs of some of the highest energy costs in the nation. At Suffolk, we're doing things like monitoring the lights, making sure that the thermostats are set right, so that when folks aren't here, we don't have to throw money out the window and try and heat the buildings when we're not around. I've noticed recently that we're becoming more efficient. In fact, when I see the lights off, I know that that's a good thing. When I hear that thermostat click down at the end of the day, I know that we're saving money and becoming far more efficient with our energy conservation efforts. Suffolk is a unique place to live and to learn. And here at Suffolk Community College, it's incredibly important that we keep fighting hard to ensure that we conserve energy. Thanks.